We're very open. We want our kids to understand this is the environment we live in. Rather than be complain about issues, but we want to talk about why people are behaving this way, why people are thinking this way. And if you understand, just like any type of negotiation, if you understand where they're coming from, mm-hmm. and also what matters to them, what's important to them, then you can have better conversation by engaging with them at their point and walk through the discussion and share your perspective, not to impose your perspective, and have a much more honest conversation to exchange ideas.
Yes.
And
listen
we may have
to what the other person has to say.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And to know that if by means you need to step back or make some sacrifices for the greater goods, you should be thinking about doing so. And actually, it's interesting. When my son was applying for college last year, and he was questioning about all those affirmative actions. At some point, we had this discussion, and his perspective from where he's coming from is, I want that position. I want to be getting into that school. For me, as a parent, looking at holistically, no matter what school you get in, you'll get a great education. But what if you have an opportunity to bring someone along and learn with them?
Yeah.
That they're less likely to get in because of their color of their skin, because their economic situation. What if they have a seat at the table? What more information can you learn from them? Your education will be so much rich because of them. Not just from classroom, but because they are there and help you to gain additional perspective you otherwise wouldn't get to.
So much of what you're talking about, and I know this is important to you because we've talked about it a little bit offline, is just emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Just understanding how to communicate. And, the story that you told about buying breakfast for the service members, that was an act of emotional intelligence, at least in my book it is.